folks, I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. It is Thursday, November 21st, 2024. Looks like it's snowing there at Yellowstone. We got a bison grazing that they're watching. Yeah, pretty cool. I haven't done a Yellowstone report in a while. Every time I go to do one, some other breaking news comes in that I think is probably more important. But yeah, I do keep an eye on it. And there's been quite a few earthquakes. They've been a little bit better about reporting them. Not all of them. I'll show you some earthquakes that they haven't reported. They should have. And there's been some recent earthquakes. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt that they're just slow in reporting them. Yeah, it's a majestic animal. Yeah, look how big it is. It's got some horns, it looks like, don't it? Yeah, a big body and little legs. Reminds me of the dinosaurs. Big head and little arms. But anyways, here's what's going on with Yellowstone, unless you want to watch this buffalo for a little bit longer. Yeah, they got their winter coat. My squirrels here at the house, yeah, they're getting nice and fat. I got a new bucket to put the food in. And the little boogers chewed a hole in a different bucket. And then the bird food bucket for the bird seed, they chewed a hole in that before we got snow here. It rained. Yeah, and so the bird feeds got all wet, and I'm going to have to dry it out and put it out. Hopefully it doesn't sprout. Yeah. But, squirrels are pretty smart. They're fun to watch. Just like these buffalo, the bison. Yeah. Here's the location of the last earthquake that they are reporting. A magnitude 1.7. And over here, let's see, way off to the west here, that's Hedgen Lake. And I got quite a few monitors marked here in this location. We got the Joseph Coat monitor, which I'm not using. Borehole 206, I think it went down. Upper Falls monitor. And then the borehole 950. Now, borehole 950, that's for the North Geyser Basin. That's a monitor here on the far left. It actually was much larger than what they're saying. It wasn't a 1.7, but came in as a magnitude 2.17. Yeah, it shows it fairly deep, but the earthquake really wasn't that deep. It was only about 2.5 miles below sea level. Maybe for the caldera, for how close to the surface the magma is. Yeah, the magma, different pockets of magma that are melted, in fact, is only about 650 feet below where people are walking. Let me close this. There's been 3 other earthquakes right before that. Oh, actually, well, we got this one here at 1607. That would have been at 10:07 a.m. local time. The one I just reported, that one was at 10:38 local time. So this one right here, they did not report. That one there is in fact a 1.78. Yeah, where they said that the other one afterwards was a 1.78, not being reported. And I'll pull it over because these other two, let's see, this one at 15:57 or at 9:57 a.m. they're saying is a magnitude 1.2, but it actually comes in as a magnitude 2.01. And then I'll show you the next one, which is at 1556. They only reported one during this time. Here you can see at 1556 a 1.2, and then before that, or after that, 1631, and then before that at 1340, a 2.1, only reporting one during this time frame, even though there was two, and then one after, the 1.7. So this is also in the Madison River area that they're reporting, and also the 2.1 in the Madison River area. So the first one before the set of twos, that one actually comes in as a 1.91. Yeah, one of those they didn't report. Now, once again, this comes from the borehole there at the Madison River area. A borehole is a very deep well under the ground, only picks up what is going on under the ground. Nothing from stampeding buffalo or snow plows or anything like that. Absolutely nothing. This one here is at 1340. They are reporting this one as a magnitude 2.1. That one they didn't fudge about. I get a magnitude 2.04. And they're saying that it was a 2.1, 1.2 miles in depth. So they figured it was larger than what I come up with. I get a 2.0 and they got a 2.1. Just before the 2.1, you'll see this square here. That is where they are adjusting the monitor. These are all digital monitors now. And this is where they are adjusting the machine for whatever reason. See that? Let me make that bigger. If you can see that, yeah. A wavy signature. But that's when they're adjusting for whatever reason, recalibrating the digital monitors. I don't know if you can see down here all the earthquakes, the popping of the ground. These are sudden, quick earthquakes. This is an example of one where the ground is popping. And it's because the magma is rising up, putting more pressure on the crust of the earth, so we get in this popping. Let me see if I can find another one. There's a lot of them here. There's another one, and we got some more recent when I pulled the files. Here's two. One at 1612, which would be 10:12 a.m. local time, and another one a couple seconds later, about 20 seconds later, 10:12 and 40 seconds a.m. local time. Now, going back to the earthquake at 1631, afterwards there was some more popping. I'm going to have to change that. Right there. Yeah, we got torlinos. Yeah. Magma on the move. Yeah, that was probably, 45 minutes ago when I pulled the files. And at the very end, yeah, more torlinos. Let's go to the spectrogram. There we go. Here's that earthquake as it came in at West Thumb. And there's its signature. I'll make it bigger for you. Yeah, magma on the move. See that? And then here's the more recent ones that they are not reporting. Yeah, magma on the move. Torlinos. Yeah, we got, yeah, that's a definite nice signature there. Look at the heat. Now, late last night at 5:02 p.m. local time. Let me close this real quick. You'll see we got a series of earthquakes that was picked up there at West Thumb. Only one of those is being reported. At 23:05, they're saying there was a 1.0. And it looks like, yeah, down there. Yeah, here we got Heart Lake down there in that location. 23:05. So that would have been at 5:05 p.m. local time. But I count 8 that are all marked in red. So let's see. 23:04. This is the one they're reporting, the only one they're reporting. And I come up with a magnitude 1.88 at least. It probably rattled for a little bit longer. It was probably larger because I left this section out. Let me bring that over so you can see it a little bit better. Yeah, I probably should have ended it there, which I didn't. So that would make it, let's see. Yep, still a 1 point. Oh, I got the wrong spot. Hold on. So in that case, it comes in as a 2.01. Let's see if I can see the signature. See how it rattled? It kind of settled down, but then it rattled on a little bit. Let me bring this over. See that? All right, maybe I should put it there. We'll put it there. And we'll put it right there. So then, okay, we'll try and be fair. Bring this down. A 1 point, yeah, it's still a 1.83. So we're going to call it a 1.8, not a 1.0. So they didn't report this one at 2304. That one's actually a little bit larger, 1.93. And then this one here, which actually is 2, and we've seen in the past how they add them in both together, but I'm not going to do that. The first one would be a 1.31, whereas the second one would be at least a 1.49, not being reported. Oops. Okay, I'm trying to pull this over here. All right, and then we got some small popping, but it's not in red, which would be that one right there. Okay, did I do this one? Okay, 2308. Yeah, I'm sure I did that one. Okay, because we got that and then that. 2309, looks like 2 right there put together, not being reported. And then we got 2312. Looks like a little wave, don't it? Look at that. And then we got, looks like 2 more. 2313. And then 2314. Now those are all in red. And then a small one, which is not in red. And then later, let me pull this over. Yeah, there's the line of melt. Right there. See how it just, yeah, the caldera all shook up, and let's see how, yeah. We know there's cracks under the ground that is allowing the magma to come up. Yeah, there's a small quake right there, and that's when the line of melt starts showing up, it looks like. So the magma found a place to come up, to rise up. Look how thick that's getting. And let's see. And it continued here. And then it settled down. And then it rose again. Look at that. Yep. I've talked about how the magma is slowly moving. Comes up there at Yellowstone Lake and moves across to the west to the Snake River Plateau. Yeah. You see that? How far up it went? Now these earthquakes are only about 2 miles below sea level, 2 miles in depth. Let me go back here. Give you an idea how close the magma is to the surface. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. All right, let me close this out. Yeah, we got more popping. And yeah, look at there. More intrusion of the magma. Right there. And then what happens, let me pull it over. Look how bright that is. Yeah, heated water and gases. Now this is a monitor for West Thumb. Yeah, look at that. And then we got an earthquake that came in. I guess after the pressure got so great. Yeah, it went pop. Let's look at the signature. Yeah, Torlino, see magma on the move. Now here we have another monitor for the Madison River area, but this is not the borehole. Okay, and look at all the popping that was going on. About 2200, so that would be about 4 p.m. local time. It doesn't really show up too much there. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, and then we got the other popping. Will come down. Yeah, this is the more recent earthquake. The earthquakes that I just showed you happened a little while ago. They actually show up at the monitor for the borehole a lot better than what they do for the monitor that's on the surface. See, again, this is the borehole. And then we'll pull it over. I didn't download the data from Denny Creek. I've been having a lot of problems getting that. But I do have, for the western boundary, I want to show you this. Yeah, see how I'll talk about the magma coming under the ground there and traveling towards the Snake River Plateau. And, it ain't going to work there. Okay. So anyways, this is the western boundary. And this one here, yeah, look at that. This is Denny Creek. Yeah, so, yeah, I wish I had downloaded it. I don't know if it'd be working or not. I've been having a lot of problems, but, yeah, it's flowing over there to the Snake River Plateau. So over here, using Google Earth, this is the borehole for the Madison River area. This is the regular Madison River area monitor. And then over here, up by Hedgen Lake, is the Denny Creek one. And this is the area that I've been watching for several years. It looks like there's a crack under the ground that's allowing the magma to come up. And yeah, let me bring this out so you can see the Snake River Plateau. Yeah. Yeah, this is where I am expecting another eruption to occur. If and whenever it does decide to erupt. Let me bring this out some more. Yeah. So the magma is flowing from up over here, coming down through here, and then going towards the Snake River Plateau. That's what I see. That's my opinion on what's going to happen. Or it could just do the unzipping around Heart Lake, like where we had that recent earthquake. Yeah. You know, thinking about world events, whenever year, Satan shows up, it's going to be sometime in May. And the Bible also talks about volcanic eruptions and things like that. So whatever year that happens, it could be May that Yellowstone decides to erupt. Just something to think about. It looks like they got 3 buffalo. 1, 2, and 3. The other 2 are laying down and the other one's walking. So that's all I have for you right now. If you have any thoughts or comments or questions, please put it down below. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Oh, added a little note. They used to have a power plant in this location a long time ago that drew the hot water and pumped it into this area. It's been years and years and years since it was there, and it's been all torn down and cleaned up. But yeah, this is the area where they used to have a power plant that worked off of the hot steam that came up from Yellowstone. Anyways, once again, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will talk to you later. God bless you all. Bye.